What is up, guys? It is your boy Gian here from Puma Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 19, of course, here on Lakeland Vale by Stevie. And of course, guys, I'm on the PC, obviously. Always. I don't play Xbox anymore. Used to, but I don't anymore. Anyway, guys, fast time the map one night since last video. And the grass has all been picked up and taken care of. We're good to go there. I actually kind of want to just go ahead and be done with the grass. I think we have plenty. We should have plenty. The hay's a little light, but we have tons of grass, so we should be okay either way. Anyway, first things first on this video, I need to get the silage all moved. I just finished cleaning out the bunker while I was fast timing, and we are going to get into cows on this episode. That is what we are going to do. So silage being moved is part of that because, you know, we need to make some TMR. Obviously, we need to make a lot of TMR probably, but we'll start with a little bit, you know. Got to start somewhere and then go from there, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. I have updated my course play again, and it looks like, or I have updated, yeah, I updated it. And it looks like there is an auger wagon type thing now, which is good when you have an auger wagon on, of course. So we should be good to go there. Drive. Thank you. This guy's just basically going to run circles and get this mother bin empty. It was at 98 or 97, 98%, something like that. So I figured that's pretty good. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are having a good, good Wednesday. Just saying. And as far as the story goes about the cops, by the way, oh, and I'm glad you guys like the John Doe field as well. It is pretty ridiculously massive. For a regular size map, that's pretty good size. I could probably do something big here or like here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. As far as the story goes about the police, there's really, I mean, there is a story here, obviously, but it's nothing too crazy. I hope I didn't overhype that. I have told the story on stream now, and I guess I'll give you guys kind of a brief version. Basically, Sunday night about 8 or 8:30, somewhere in there, I was sitting here at the computer getting ready to record the video for Monday, and my aunt came out of the house and she's like, hey, somebody's beating the hell out of the front door. Those were her words. And I said, oh, that's really weird. And so I pull up my phone, I grab my phone, I would look on the camera in my front yard, and I can see there's no cars in my driveway, or no cars that shouldn't be in my driveway or in the street in front of my house or on the other side of the street or anything like that. And I was just like, that's kind of odd. You know, that's really strange. So, and I could see a person walking around in my front yard. Something just didn't gel, you know, just didn't seem right. So I get up and I go and I open the door kind of slowly, cautiously, and it's this little old lady. And I'm not going to lie, you know, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, right? But man, just something about this lady just hit me as in like, she didn't like it. Just, I don't want to be rude here, you know, and I'm trying to be very nice, but like little old lady, and like I said, I think I said this in the last video, it was kind of sad, to be honest. You could just tell she didn't know what was going on. So I asked her, you know, can I help you? Or what are you doing? You know, whatever, something like that. And basically she was saying hi to the new neighbors. So she just wanted to come over and say hi to the new neighbors. And I said, well, my family's lived here for like 35, almost 40 years now. She's like, oh, I thought you just moved in. I said, no. I said, well, let me ask you, what house do you live in? And she couldn't tell me. What's your address? She couldn't tell me. What kind of car do you have? She couldn't tell me. You could just see she was dazed and confused, man. She didn't know. We'll get into cows, by the way, in a second. I want to finish the story and then we'll talk about that. But you could just tell, like, she didn't know what day it was. She didn't know which way was up. And the whole time I'm just like, okay, this is not right. This is crazy. I have to help this person. You know, at a minimum, I got to figure out where they live and get them back to their house, you know, that kind of stuff. So basically it was my brother was home and my aunt was home and I was home. My dad was gone at the time. He had to go get some lawnmower parts and stuff, you know. typical working when he's not supposed to be working type stuff, you know. And so I had my aunt, because she was in the living room, I kind of opened the door and I poked my head in and I said, hey, go get my brother, you know, go get brother right now. She's like, what? And I said, just go get him. So she went off to get him, and I just kept talking to the lady, because my thought process was, and it was all kind of a blur, really, honestly, but my thought process was, I got to keep this lady talking. I got to keep her here. I don't live far from a very busy major road, and on the other side of the very busy road is a major highway. And I'm just thinking, man, if she decides that she needs to leave, and she did. She ended up walking that way, but I'm like, man, I can't have this lady go and like walk in traffic and get hurt, you know. I don't know this lady from, you know, anybody walking down the street. I've never seen this lady. When my brother comes up and he like pokes his head out the door, and I heard my brother in the house. So yeah, that's what it was. I heard my brother. And so I poked my head back in the door and I said, hey dude, get the cops on their way. This lady needs help. She doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know who she knew her name. I'm not going to say her name, but she did know her name. She kind of knew her name. I'm not even sure that was her name, honestly. But like, she couldn't, like I said, couldn't tell me what house she lived in. She couldn't tell me an address. Couldn't tell me a street name. My street name is very, very simple. That's actually, okay. The name of my street is not very, very simple, but it is very, you know, simple. I live on Simple Street, okay? I just told you guys. Oh, goodness, you guys are all going to find me now. So it's just like, it was, you know, I'm not an expert in anything, but like instantly my mind went Alzheimer's, dementia, something like that. This lady doesn't have a clue. It's 8:30 at night. It's raining. It was raining pretty good at that time, and she's just out saying hi to the new neighbors. No, her story didn't gel to me. The brother called the non-emergency number, which I think, honestly, I would have just called 911, because they would have responded just as fast. I mean, you know, just as fast either way, I guess. So it didn't really matter. So he called non-emergency, got a hold of somebody at the police station, I guess, or wherever, and started to kind of tell them what was going on and that we needed help. And because I'm thinking, you know, this lady's going to go get hit by a car. That's totally where my head went. And I was just like, I can't let that happen. You know, I just can't, like, even thinking about it now, it kind of has me torqued up just thinking about this, you know? And, which kind of cow were we supposed to buy? We were supposed to buy, oh, I forget what we were supposed to buy. Just a regular, like, cow, like a regular old dairy cow, right? Yeah, that's what we're going to buy. If this isn't right, by the way, let me know. Let me know in the comments. We'll buy some other ones too. Because I remember asking about this forever ago, and one of you guys told me what I was supposed to buy, and I forget. Anyway, so she got annoyed with me because I was just like asking too many questions, I guess, and trying to just chit chat with her and keep her here. And, you know, okay, we're going to get you some help. We're going to figure out where you live. You know, we'll get you back to your family. Because she said she lived with family, so she knew that. And the whole time I'm just like, oh my God, this is terrible. I don't even have shoes on. I'm wearing socks and jeans, whatever. And so she got mad and she started walking towards the major road. And I thought about it for like a split second. I was like, I can't let that happen. You know, at the very minimum, I'm going to have to go like tackle this old lady and like, or at the minimum, I guess it would be like, I'm going to at least keep with her so that if cops come, I can, you know, get them to know that that's the lady. She doesn't know where she's at or anything. Well, we got in front of the neighbor's house, and the neighbor 2 doors up happened to be, they came outside. I guess they were looking for her, but they came outside, and I yelled their last name, and I said, do you know who this lady is? And they replied back almost instantly, which it was dark outside, but they knew who it was. It was the lady that lives up the street from me. It's a husband and wife, and 1 or 2 of their kids live with them still. They're older, but they live there still. And apparently it was her mom. So it's the grandma of the kids that are like my age or a little younger that live up the street from me. So it was grandma to them, right? Well, one of them came outside and I talked to them for a minute. And they did confirm that it was dementia. So I don't want to say like happy, but at least I was happy in the fact that like, I feel like I did the right thing by not letting her just like straight up walk away and go get hit by a car, or you know. And so it's like, okay, at least she got back with her family where she's supposed to be, and hopefully they can, you know, maybe be a little safer about things, you know, if you catch my drift. So very honestly scary situation, and I'm sure she was terrified too. You could just kind of tell, like, the look on her face. I kept saying, you know, you're safe here, it's okay, I'm you know, whatever, gonna get you help, stuff like that. And I don't know if I did the right thing necessarily, but I feel like I did. I mean, obviously anything we can do to help, you know, in that situation. And yeah, I'm glad she got back to her family. And a cop did end up driving down the street, but my brother had called him back and said, hey, it's okay, we figured out where this lady's from, blah blah blah. And I was gonna talk to the cop just to be like, hey, this is what happened, just, you know, I don't think you need to take a report, but maybe make a note in it for like their address or something, that there is an elderly female that lives there that likes to wander, you know. So I unfortunately did not get to talk to the cop. Probably better off to stay out of their business, but at the same time, you just feel bad for her, you know. I felt really bad for her, knowing that family. Oh hey, I didn't realize we had manure here. Wow. I did not realize we had, obviously this is the manure from the pigs. Wow. Which would actually be liquid, but yeah. So, you know, that was my thought process. Like, you know, maybe a note should be made just in case, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, I didn't talk to the cop, and it is what it is. And, yeah, well, so now at least I know where the lady belongs. If I see her walking again, I know her name. I actually do remember her first. I do remember her name, and usually I'm really bad about remembering names, but it has stuck with me. And where do we get water? We get water over here somewhere, I think, outside of our house. But at least I remember her name, so I could be like, hey, you know, let's go home, and take her back up there. And, you know, if it happens, you know, several times, then something's gonna have to get done. Where do we get mail or water? Not mail. We get water somewhere here, don't we? Where do we get water? I forget now. I thought we got water right here somewhere. It's here somewhere, and I just don't remember where it's at. I remember the lady's name, but I don't remember where I get water from. Oh, it's from this bin over here. That's right. This bin is the buy point for everything in the map, I think, basically. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again, but you know, if it does, at least I can think I can handle it. I don't want to say better, but like I'm more informed now. You know what I'm saying? I'm more informed, and like I said, I know where she lives, and I know her kid's name now, and so I could be like, hey, let's take you to your daughter so and so, and your son-in-law so and so. And you know, like I said, knowing these people, they've lived there all my life, and they were always the ones that had dogs out running the neighborhood. And I can't tell you how many of their dogs get hit by cars either on my street. My brother actually killed one of their dogs by accident. He was just driving down our street, barely even going the speed limit of 25, because they only live 2 doors up from us. So he was like accelerating. He was going up to the local grocery store actually, and their dog ran right out in front of him, and yeah, he couldn't have stopped or nothing. So, but there was always one of their dogs laying dead somewhere around here. Honestly, it happened all the time, and they're just those kind of people, you know. And there's other stories about them I'm not going to tell on a video or anything, but they're not high quality people. We'll just say that, right? I think that's a fair way to put it. By the way, we're up to 906 pigs. Holy cow. Sorry, holy pig. That's a lot of pigs. I'm just saying. That's a lot of pigs. So this is kind of going to be just an animal episode, honestly. Mess with silage, but animal episode. Telling the story about the police, and that's really all there is to it. There's nothing else to it. Nothing's happened since then. I mean, I feel bad for her, you know, and she needs to be in a secure place, somewhere where she's not going to wander off and get hurt. My grandma dealt with Alzheimer's, and, you know, I was pretty young when she got put into a nursing home, my grandma, but I watched my mom's aunt, my great aunt, go through it a little bit too. And it's not a fun thing. It's not a good thing. You know, watching Brian's farming videos. If you guys watch him, he announced last week, I guess it was, or whatever, that his mom had been put in a nursing home due to Alzheimer or dementia. And because they kind of go hand in hand, right? Alzheimer and dementia. Well, Alzheimer's is a type of dementia or something like that. I'm not really too knowledgeable on it. I know it runs on my mom's side of the family a little bit, runs on dad's side of the family a little bit. So it's something that, you know, we need to look out for in my family for sure. And it's not a good situation at all. And yeah, I just felt bad for her. So, you know, I'm not trying to tell this story to like get any kind of glory out of it or anything. I was just doing what I felt was right in the situation, and I hope that a lot of people would do the same thing, or at least try to get the person help. And ultimately, you know, we got her back to her house or where she's living and back with her family. So that's a good thing in my book. So yeah, it was just weird because I'm like, I know pretty much everybody on my street, or at least I know who lives, like, I don't necessarily, it's a weird one. You know, you have those neighbors that you know, but you don't know, you know, even neighbors that you wave at, but you may not know their name. Like there's people that live around the corner from me that I wave at, they wave at me all the time when we wave at each other. I have no idea what their names are. I know what house they live in, but there's a lot of people in my neighborhood like that, where it's like, I know what house you're from. I know what kind of car you drive, but I don't know your name. And I mean, I'm sure I can find it, but yeah. So it's just one of them kind of, just a weird situation. Situation. We're not talking about Mike the situation here, you know. Jersey Shore. Shout out to Jersey Shore. Goodness me. By the way, if you guys are wondering, I did not stream this map yesterday. I did not do that. I streamed Lone Oak instead. We've been having a ton of fun over there on Lone Oak, and decided to go ahead and do a bonus stream. I am actually really digging the seasons that we're running over there. We're running seasons, but we're running the simplified European Geo is what we're running. So we're running simplified seasons. So we actually get spring, summer, fall, winter without a lot of the other baloney that season comes along with, like soil moisture. You can turn that off, and it's all the extra stuff, you know. It's seasons without being too complicated. And I've really been enjoying that. Honestly, it's really been a good time. So I highly recommend it if you guys haven't checked out simplified geos. The reason we're going with the European one is you get snow in the American geo, the simplified US geo. You do not get snow. So it's kind of unfortunate. So apparently I need to haul like everything down here forever. And I need to make all the TMR and all the, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have neglected animals like drastically, like big time neglected animals. I could probably do a whole video just, or hold on, a whole video. Probably do a whole stream of just taking care of animals at this point. Holy cow. I could probably do that, yeah. We gotta make all that TMR yet too, and straw for days, and oh my goodness. I may not feed the cows TMR, to be honest. What if we just feed them like the separate ingredients, you know, the hay or grass or whatever, the silage, the straw. I kind of think I might just do that for the cows. Making TMR is very annoying, unless you have like a big mixing station thing, which even then it gets annoying. So I think I just might not feed them TMR. Let me know what you guys think about that. Not feeding TMR. Just saying. Here, let's give the cows some water so they can at least drink. They're grazing out there, but you know, they need some water. Let's be nice to the cows, right? Cows need water. Right? Once in a while. Once in a while. All right. Go. I thought I hit the button. I did not. Okay. Give them a little bit of water, and they'll be good. They will be good to go. We need a bigger water trailer. I don't think I have animals. I don't. This is the trailer we have, 64,000. Okay. Yeah. Don't believe I have another trailer active in my mods. I think I have another trailer in my mods, but don't think it's active right now. So yeah, so actually we should grab a trailer load of silage instead of putting it in storage. We should just bring the whole mother bin down here. That'd be kind of funny, right? All right, let's do something besides haul water, right? Just saying. We'll go ahead and fill it up, but we'll shut her down. Oh, Oklahoma. We have so much stuff to clean up on this map. This map is a filthy, filthy pig right now, honestly. This map is terrible right now. I also want to change these in-game ADRs out for the 2020 ADRs. I think they're from Sid. I want to say that's who they're from. We're using them in multiplayer and they look way better. Just saying, because they're the new 2020 ones, you know? 2020, baby. They're great. They're awesome. They're really good looking too. I wouldn't mind changing those out. Don't crash, guys. Don't crash here. All right. Hey, pigs are getting some food. How about that? How about that? Just happened to have it sitting in this tray. I actually wanted to sell all the soybeans, but that's okay. I don't really need the money, so I might as well just grow it for feed, right? That's what I should do when I harvest. Instead of like making Courseplay take it to the bins, just make Courseplay bring through here and feed the animals first. Just fill up the animals. When they're full, we'll just quit harvesting. No, I wouldn't do that. I would just make a course. That's probably what I should do, is just make like a feed course and have it run from the silo down there. And then I can just tell it to haul different things, you know? It's not a big deal, but yeah, it'd be kind of funny. Grab a trailer of silage. Because why not? We're making a good dent in this mother bin, but that was both bunkers full. I had hauled in a little bit before, but that was basically both bunkers full. That's pretty good, not gonna lie, pretty good. I don't know if they're gonna hold this whole trailer, but that's okay if they don't. We'll bring it back up here and do we have a thing? By the way, I have messed with the straw harvest stuff now. I just want to say that I'm good. We've messed with it in multiplayer, and I'm okay not messing with it anymore. Let me put it that way, guys. I didn't really care for it. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of manual work. If there was an automatic way to sell the pallets you get, I would be down. I would be down with that thing like big time. It would be an awesome mod to have. It'd be kind of fun. It's something different, unique, right? The fact that you have to handle every single pallet manually. Now, granted, I'm sure I could get an auto trailer and stuff and do it that way, and that would probably be a lot better, but it's a cool mod. It's just not a mod for me. So I was going to run it in this map eventually. That was my plan to do eventually in this map, was to actually run that. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do it. Okay, you're still running good. Wanted to check on him. Make sure he was still running around in circles there. Doing his thing. Yeah, the pigs are, yeah, they really need attention. Oh, what are you going to do, right? It happens. And this is going to take a ton of stuff here. This trailer holds so much. This trailer takes forever to empty, so. Yeah, so guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. It's actually getting kind of late. It's 1:25 in the morning, so I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this video down, and I will try to work on this map as far as the animals. I'll try to get them kind of caught up before next video. We'll see. We'll see if it happens, but I'm going to try. All right. Oh, look, they're coming in to get their silage at least. They're like, that's all we get is silage? What a loser. I'm out of here. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.